All right, so we're GrantAide, and our um project. Well, we'll describe first the problem. There are about 1.5 million nonprofits in the U.S. and about 10,000, little over 10,000 grant writers, and that's a huge imbalance when it comes to finding funding for these nonprofit organizations. Not to mention how tedious it can be to search through grant databases looking for the right match to your organization. Not a, and that's just the first step. After that, you have to go through the application process, communicating your value, and why you deserve the grant award. So GrantAide tries to resolve that pain. First, we start with um, uploading information from a nonprofit organization, like a pitch deck. And on the other side, we'll start with the inputs of grant databases, and we extract the mission and MVP of the organization, and then as well as identify grants that are compatible with that organization. And then finally, by extracting the questions from the grant proposals that match, um, and using the mission and MVP of the organization, we generate a proposal. And so I'm gonna hand it over to uh, I, I, I to show our prototype.
So welcome all potential grant applicants. We're going to we're going to do a test of this system, built using the technology of AI21 labs. So let's take Sundai as an example. So we have here a pitch deck of Sundai. So we're going to put in. We're going to provide some information on Sundai, some project description of what we're going for. Then we can add a few requirements or ask the question to Maestro, but we'll just go for find grants. Now, it's good news. It goes through a few local and national grant databases, but we'll pick an innovation grant here. Now, this pulls up some general information, some requirements, but here we're interested in applying because here we can release the magic of the new Maestro client. So we're asking it to write up the Sunday new grant application. This will take some time. So bear with us. So many tabs. Yeah, that's amazing. Okay. So formatting wise, it can be improved, but now what do we do? What do we have to input? So it's always a question in grant. So what's the primary objective of your project? That's like the first question in this grant. Well, primary objective is to foster innovation and entrepreneurship by providing a platform for rapid prototyping of AI applications. We aim to support entrepreneurs, enabling them to learn, build, innovate. Is that correct? Can I get a yes? Does it fit? Now, it's generating. So this combination that George mentioned of these grant requirements with the pitch deck that you're putting in there. So that's it. That's the demo. Thanks.
How do you guys search for the grants? Like, do you use a API, like to scrape the web, or where do you get the
Yeah, so we're scraping websites like GrantWatch, grants.gov, and then like parsing the data from there.
So you already like offline, you parsed all of this, and now you have like a database of all the grants.
Well, not all of them. Like when we search for it, it's going to search those websites for relevant um like grants.
Really? Because it was very fast when it found like all the grants. It was so like you scraped the moment when you pressed enter.
I'll help you, Frank. We separated a little bit from the back end and the front end. So the grants we found, that was already a lot of work to go through to get that. We preloaded that into the front end. So that's why it was so fast. It's not everything is connected yet, bro.
Any other questions? Do you guys have a card on Sundai, the club website?
Yes.
Okay, please make sure it's. I couldn't find it. You need to probably press button submit. Nice.